Hello, welcome back to the channel. Previously, I created an advert for Doritos Crisps here in my living room, and that video did really well. 500,000 views, got on the trending page, which is insane. So I thought I'd bring you guys something similar. I've seen this video on Instagram by the username of Cash Bunny, and she created a cool little social clip for trainers, Nike trainers. I've challenged myself to try and do this on a phone. So we're gonna do the recordings on a phone, and then we're gonna edit it up on a computer. To all my non-filmmaker friends out there who have no idea how this was done, let me break it down for you. Break it down, Khan. Someone make a cool remix of that, please. Tweet it to me. So how we're gonna start off is by having our trainers on some sort of rotating platform so we can get like a 360 shot of them moving around. And that platform has to be a solid color, preferably blue or green. You all know why that is. And then we need to capture our background. And then those two elements get combined and animated in a cool way. So the trainers, they don't need much animation. We can just put like a little wiggle onto them. And then the background, we can animate that, because in this video example, you can see the background is moving to the opposite way the trainers are moving. And I think that's why this effect is so cool. So I guess my purpose of recreating this effect, apart from being a fan of its simplicity, is to show you guys how you can also have a go at it yourself with limited resources. And by that I mean you don't need to own the latest DSLR mirrorless camera. You just need a camera and you need some good lighting, and then the rest is all about creativity and how you go about approaching things. And also a good understanding in Adobe After Effects really goes a long way. It's an underrated software, and I suggest if you got time to be learning something, Adobe After Effects is the app you need, because this is where we're going to be creating this video. There's a couple of things we're gonna need. So I personally don't have any iridescent fabric that she's used as a background. I went to Sainsbury's and I got myself some foil. With the whole green screen spinning platform, I actually treated myself to a Lazy Susan, an electrical Lazy Susan. And also I got myself some pretty cheap lights. First step, let's get a whole 360 shot of the shoes spinning around on the platform. Right, where do I even start? Trainers, our product. I've actually got a fresh pair of these Adidas trainers that I stole off Kirsty. She picked up on a sale. I think they were like 30 quid, so she's really excited about wearing them. She can't wear them yet because we need them fresh for this video. They've still got that nice fresh smell about them. She has tiny feet. Does she even have feet? Right, so I've got my product, and we have our Lazy Susan over here. These trainers have a bit of green on here, so we're gonna look for a blue fabric. Cash Bunny used some green paper. I don't have any green paper or blue paper, so I'm gonna have a look through my wardrobe and see if I've got any blue clothes. So I've actually got this blue hoodie. I feel like the texture of it's a bit too reflective maybe. It could work. And then I have this Adidas hoodie thing. This is kind of dark blue, it could work. You'd think this video is sponsored by Adidas, but no, not yet. Actually, another company sponsored this video. It's called NordVPN. There'll be an integration in the video, so please do watch through that, okay? Promise me, it helps me out. Right, let's set this up and see if it works. So we've got our blue material, but that's not gonna work, obviously. So, that's rotating, and we put the trainers on top. Ta-da, we have our blue platform. I do have a wider box. It's actually a box from a frying pan I got this week, non-stick and that. We love a good non-stick pan. I'm making some great omelets these days. It goes around and the heel sticks out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. And I can adjust this by, moving up the height of the camera. Now everything's perfect, but I don't like the angle of the shoes. It's too bird's eye. It needs to be a bit lower. It needs to be like this. I'll tell you what, I do have a blue screen I could bring in. I think I just fixed my problem. Beautiful. So I have this collapsible blue / green screen that I put in the background, and as you can see, it's actually done a good job. And this blue screen is actually great value for money. I'll leave an Amazon link in my description. Okay, so that footage was from a Sony a7S Mark II camera. I'm now gonna try this on my phone. Okay, it doesn't look terrible. Also, to be fair to all the Android users out there, I'm gonna use an Android phone. This is the Oppo Reno. So my biggest fear with this is that this hoodie is pretty reflective, so it might not key out that well. In an ideal world, I'd have enough time to order some better fabric for this project, but for now, I'm stuck with using my colored hoodies. I decided to use my green one as the material is less reflective on that. You know what, I'm genuinely quite impressed about how well things are turning out right now. I've just had a look at the footage on the computer and it seems like the green is the better option because the blue material that I have is way too reflective. So it's actually reflecting all the light. It's just really hard to work with. So I'm done with the trainers. I can put my socks back on now. The reason I had to stuff them in there is because on camera you'd be able to see the white paper. So hopefully these shoes don't stink of my socks now because Kirsty won't be very happy. They're fine, they're fine. I'm gonna put them back in the box and package them up as if I've never touched them. Remember the floodlights that I mentioned earlier? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get 2 of them and shine different colors in there. So it's not just plain silver. So we've got some nice color to this as well. Ho, 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 ho. There we go. And it comes with like a little remote. I can change colors and go blue, green, red. Ow. All right, so I've added in the colored lights. We've got a blue and a pink one. And this is how it's gonna look. Ta-da! Yeah, this has a nice little color to it. I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. If you do have a 360 camera, you're just gonna dip it in. So currently I've got this connected to my phone and wow, the colors look so vibrant on here. This is great. Look at this. But Con, I don't have a fancy 360 camera like you do. What can I do? Well, grab your phone and just snap some pictures. Snap, 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 snap. And we're then gonna try to stitch them together into a 360 image. Take some panoramic pictures if your phone can do that as well. All right, cool, let's switch these off. Now it's time for the edit. But before we get into that, I have a quick shout out from our channel sponsor for this video. NordVPN is a service that encrypts your internet traffic and protects your online identity. And because Nord sponsored today's video, I'm able to offer you guys 70% off of a 3-year plan plus 1 month free. And all you have to do is follow the link in my description, click onto that and use my code Constantine. Okay, so why would you use a VPN? Even if you've got nothing to hide, you probably don't like the idea of being watched and tracked, right? With many of us now working from home, especially those working with sensitive data, privacy and general security may be the main reasons why you would like to use a VPN service. Even when browsing the web in the comfort of your own home, using a VPN could be a good idea. For instance, you may want to buy your little nephew a birthday present online without being bombarded with toy truck adverts for the next 6 months. Also, did you know that Netflix is extremely limited outside of the US? A VPN allows you to connect to hundreds of remote servers in different locations, this way bypassing censorship. I've installed the Nord extension for the Chrome browser, and now with one click, I'm able to change my location. Netflix now thinks that I'm located in the US, and as a result, I'm now able to find and play thousands of additional TV shows and films that I usually won't be able to access in the UK. NordVPN is also compatible with most operating systems such as Windows, Linux, iOS, and Android, so you could do this all on your phone if you wanted to. So to sum it up, NordVPN is secure, fast and easy to use VPN with super fast servers. And with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you really can't go wrong, especially with the deal that I can offer you. So that's 70% off of the 3-year plan and you get a month free. So yeah, check out the link in my description to take advantage of that amazing offer and use my code Constantine at checkout. And for those of you too lazy to check out the description, I'm gonna make it super simple for you guys, okay? I'm gonna leave a pinned comment to the link, so make sure you click that, all right? Well, yeah, safe browsing everybody, and let's get back into the video. Right, so I've got footage from 3 different cameras. We've got our iPhone, our Android phone, and our Sony mirrorless camera. And to be honest, the footage from all 3 looks pretty good. When it comes to these kind of things, it's all about how you light your subject. I'm gonna whack up the 3 videos on screen right now and give you guys 10 seconds to guess what footage belongs to what camera. Can you guess? Let me know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that most modern cameras are pretty good these days, so don't let the fact that you don't have the right tech get in the way of your creativity. Right, I'm going to be using After Effects to edit this video, and in this example, I'm going to be using our iPhone footage. Step 1 is to get your footage and make a seamless loop out of it. This was pretty easy. All I had to do was find the exact point of when the shoe turns back around exactly at the same spot and cut it there. And this is why I prefer using a mechanical turntable as opposed to something that you do by hand, because you get that consistent motion. The speed of my turntable was pretty slow, but that's again an easy fix around. All I had to do was speed up my footage. And step 2 is where you'll start seeing the big results. Get rid of your background. In After Effects, there's a built-in plugin called Keylight 1.2, and it does a pretty good job at getting rid of all the green. For even better results when keying, you can use Adobe's preset that consists of a couple more plugins all paired up together. Unfortunately, I had some extra work to do on my footage. My trainers had a bit of green on them, and that got keyed out in the process. So I had the fun job of masking and keyframing that section of the footage frame by frame. So to make it look a bit more natural, we're going to add a wiggle effect. So go back into your effects tab, search for wiggle position and drag that onto your clip. Adjust these 2 settings to create a smooth wiggle. You don't want anything too erratic, so don't go overboard. Unless you're looking for that kind of effect, go for it. The next effect to make this look more realistic is to add a little shadow on your trainers. So go back into your effects tab and search for drop shadow. Mess around on the settings there till it looks good. I really like how these 2 effects bring the image back to life and gives it more of a 3D feel. All right, well that's done. All we have to do now is work on our background. I'm going to explain how to do the picture method, because if you can do the picture method, you can definitely do the 360 camera method. So for this to work, you're going to need a plugin from GoPro themselves, and it's called GoPro FX Reframe. And you know, because I'm a nice guy, I'll leave a link in the description for you guys for that. So once you've done that, create a new composition in this exact size, 5120 by 2560. Now take the pictures that you took of your texture, drag them in there, and we're going to combine them all into one big picture. Right now the edges are sharp, so you can tell that they're separate images. What we're going to do is draw masks around each image, feather it, and it will blend in. That's as simple as that. Then select all of your pictures in that composition and pre-compose that. Let's call it something like 360 background. Now you're going to place that 360 background composition below the video of your trainers. Almost done. It just looks a little bit flat right now. So to give it that 360 feel to the whole background image, you're going to want to drag the plugin that you've just installed. So that's GoPro FX Reframe, and you're going to want to drag that onto your 360 background. And in here, you can use the settings to adjust it however you like. I personally like it when it's zoomed out a bit and you can start to see the texture form a sphere-like shape. You can then animate the background to spin in a certain direction. You can do it left, right, diagonal, up, down. The choice is yours. I personally enjoy when the background is going to the opposite direction of the trainer. Make sure you animate that by using keyframes. And that's it. That's the breakdown. I hope you guys have fun with all of this information, and if you end up creating something from this video, please do share it with me. I'd love to react to it someday on my channel. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to stay updated with me by hitting that subscribe button, especially when you hit that notification bell. It really helps, and I'll see you guys in the next one.